इधर ठीक है। उधर ही होना सर।
Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. நல்லாவே கேக்குது.
Good afternoon. Welcome to match number 28 in the Yuva Kabaddi Series Monsoon edition. And we have our healthcare partner, Zenitic Super Speciality Hospital. And spreading this voice of Kabaddi across the city is Jaipur for the city, for Radio City 91.1. And also Department of Physiotherapy under University of Engineering and Management, Jaipur, is our physio partners. I am Naveen Shari after a fabulous Friday lunch and joining you around with this third match of the game. Match number 28, Kaziranga Rhinos and Periyar Panthers. Before this, Panchala Pride won against the Maratha Marvels with 13 points. And then Murthal Magnets won against the Vijayanagar Veers with 13 points again. So it's a 13-point affair for the two matches that's happened. I hope this match, we will see one of the team getting at least 1 point from this match. Probably the losing team, because I'm expecting a good fight. Because this Periyar Panthers is in good form, as well as the table toppers. Kaziranga Rhinos. Talking about the table, yeah, there we go. And played 5, won all the 5. Kaziranga Rhinos, and number 4 is Periyar Panthers, who have actually won 3 matches and lost 2 matches out of their 5. And also remember, the points per match is a very, very important tool to climb up this ladder. And let's go to Bishwajit Singh to bring in the players on the mat.
Thank you, Naveen. Good afternoon, everyone. सुपर एक्साइटिंग मैच के लिए हो जाइए तैयार। और अब वक्त हो चुका है उस टीम को इनवाइट करने का जो अपने रफ्तार और चतुराई के लिए जाने जाते हैं। प्लीज वेलकम पेरियार पैंथर्स। और अब वो आ रहे हैं जिनके रफ्तार के सामने कोई टीम टिक नहीं पाई है। अब तक मॉनसून एडिशन में अजय रहे हैं। प्लीज वेलकम काजीरंगा राइनोस।
The team in the blue is Kaziranga Rhinos, and the team in black is the Periyar Panthers. And the starting 7 for the Periyar Panthers is Harsh and Ashish Chiller for the corners. Ajay Gulia and Akshit will be raiding along with Chetan Sahu, and also Ravi and Gaurav Chiller will be guarding the covers. And Sandeep, Ajay Pandit, Ritik, Vijay and Sumit Chiller will be on the substitution bench. And also this is such a lovely lineup that they are back in form. That is more important, as the Kaziranga Rhinos will be with Mohit Pangal and Yogesh Daya, the known corners, and then Parveen Dhankar and Sagar Malik will be raiding in from that raider of the tournament currently. Ankit Rana and Darpan Chauhan and Ankush June will be there for the covers, and Deep Sharma, Rahul Lahiri, Diler Singh and Gaurav Daya along with Amit Peshwal will be there on the substitution lines. And also not to forget about the coaches, Sunil Yadav will be coaching the Kaziranga Rhinos, and Surinder for the Periyar Panthers. As we go to head and head, there we go. It's actually now the Kaziranga Rhinos having 1 win ahead of them than the Periyar Panthers. So it's going to be the Periyar Panthers who will be actually coming back to get one up against the Kaziranga Rhinos as soon as possible, and also move that points table up a little in their favor, because they're currently 4th place, the Periyar Panthers, and the toss was recorded earlier, which was won by the Periyar Panthers. And on to our right, of course, Gaurav Chiller taking the coin out and saying, okay, we will also have that court where we're standing. There we go. And then I think the first raid will probably happen from Sagar Malik or Ankit Rana. We'll have to check that out very, very soon. And also the man to watch out for, Chetan Sahu, has expected 66 raid points in just 5 matches. And look at that strike rate, 89.18. That's massive. And I expected him to go on well. He's went on well with 5 matches. He has to carry it along, because the survival round is the most crucial one. And then going into the booster and challenger rounds, he will have to keep up the fitness and the same enthusiasm for Kaziranga Rhinos to keep doing well. But this guy has done really well for himself. Ankit Rana, 63 rate points in this monsoon edition. And why not? Why not give it up for him for that 65.62 rate strike rate? Two very, very strong raiders clashing upon against each other. And Ankit Rana will be making sure Kaziranga Rhinos keep up that winning momentum. And also that head-to-head what we saw is also not just this edition. It's from the summer edition. So we're just trying to keep up that bit of competition going on. Who is the more stronger rival to another team? That's what we're trying to do here in Yuva Kabaddi series. This monsoon edition powered by Fan Code. And thank you so much, Fan Code, for being always together and making sure this sport is spread across to Kabaddi lovers worldwide. As I was mentioning it, 5 win out of 5. And the Periyar Panthers will have lost 2 already with 3 wins. But the Kaziranga Rhinos are on with 5 out of 5. So Periyar Panthers, that's the reason they are just in the middle of that points table, in the 4th place, exactly in the middle, right at the center, because 8 teams will be going through, and Periyar Panthers will try and probably finish a little more higher than expected. There we see, that's the recent form of the Periyar Panthers. Recently they have just lost 2 of those matches, but they're coming out with a win against the Humpy Heroes. A very slender one, 37-32. They won against the Humpy Heroes, but still, a win is a win. That's what matters. But the boys in blue have got it all right and ticking the right boxes with defense and raiding. 5 out of 5 for them. And points per match is also very, very healthy. And to look at their recent form, it will be really interesting to see all blues. A blue jersey, blues everywhere, no reds. Yeah, there we go. All blues, no problem whatsoever. Coming out with a big win against the Maratha Marvels, 53-36, their last match. So they're raring to go. Now let's go for the countdown for this match to begin. We're all set for match number 28, and the first raid will happen from the Kaziranga Rhinos into the Periyar Panthers. There it's Ankit Rana to start off the proceedings. He will be really tackling that right corner for sure. He'll be going against Ashish Chiller, but then comes across onto Harsh. And then he is that one sort of a raider who has not been pinned down in his early raids. And he wants to go for the jump, and then Ashish Chiller says, okay, there's something called commentator's curse that exists, but I am dead against that term. I was just saying that Ankit Rana was not being pinned down in the early raids because he raids so perfectly well. But now he just takes a little more time and momentum to turn around, and the jump probably wouldn't have been a good escaping skill. Should have just gone ahead with an anti-block or just go the diagonal way. Missing it out now, Chetan Sahu. Let me not tell what happened when he was raiding earlier. This is Maratha Marvels and Panchala Pride's confirmation. That's happened in the previous game. That's what we saw. But Chetan Sahu will go back empty-handed. He's got a bonus as well. No empty-handedness here. Periyar Panthers on to Sagar Malik comes along. Left raider. I guess he's been pushed out. He's got a bonus, but is he safe? Lovely. Yeah. Sagar Malik gets the momentum going. He opens the account for the Kaziranga Rhinos. A fabulous bit of a dash by Ravi from left cover. A good one. He was low, he was strong, and Sagar Malik was thrown off balance. A good start for Periyar Panthers because no Sagar Malik, no Ankit Rana, and now Chetan Sahu will fancy his chances against this defense of 5 because he knows that there is no Raiders. But there's a wrong judgment from him. Right corner, Yogesh Dhaya is there for the angle to be covered. And once again, I just felt Chetan Sahu was taking a little more longer than expected to turn. Yeah, there we go. There we go, but still on the turn. Yogesh Dahiya's hold was right in the midriff. The waist was caught around, so even if you're turning, you're just turning into a trunk. Parveen Dhankar, he's got a man as well. And that revives Sagar Malik also back on court.
Jersey number 10 out.
Wrong move, Ajay Gulia in that left-in position. Intention was right, but he should have had a little more stronger grasp than just going for that ankles which just touched the toes. Right, Akshit Dhul. Very, very good support. Equally balanced side, these two teams in this match, because you've got Ajay Gulia, you've got Akshit Dhul, and you've got Chetan Sahu. So there's lot of raiders who can support Chetan Sahu. And similarly, on the other hand, you also have Sagar Malik, you have Parveen Dhankar to support Ankit Rana. Of course, the coaches will be managing it, everything properly today. It's going to be Sunil Yadav here. Now Ankit Rana comes across. Oh, gets a running hand touch. Very easily done. Attacks the left flank.
1 point.
And the left raider, not
Jersey
easy.
number 4 out.
Running across and getting Ravi there, who actually pushed out Sagar Malik in that dash here. Ravi was just saying, what am I doing in that left-in position? Yeah, I understand, just 5 men on court. You should have just switched sides. Because sometimes it happens that the position of the defender actually decides his mindset. Ankle hold, another point. Akshit Dhul, 2 more for Periyar Panthers.
2 point.
Yes, super raid.
Panther. Number 6 and number 1 out.
Yeah, exactly. That's the confirmation news I was waiting for. Darpan Chauhan there on the left cover goes out. And Sagar Malik. Oh my God. Right in, Sagar Malik actually attempted that failed tackle once. And then you also got Darpan Chauhan for the support. But Akshit Dhul said, okay, let me get a hit for Periyar Panthers, the first of the match. Parveen Dhankar has been come across and blocked by Gaurav Chilla, the skipper.
Raider out.
Yeah, that's a strong block
Periyar Panthers.
against Parveen Dhankar, because it was Parveen Dhankar who actually brought back Sagar Malik back on court when he wasn't there. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's a good way of blocking. You do not have any time to even backtrack. It was actually you are sleeping, or rather sitting on that sleeper coach and travelling. That's what Parveen Dhankar would have felt, and travelled outside the court to the bench. Chetan Sahu now runs across and he's dashed out. Oh, he's looking a little slow today. He is
Raider out.
very
1
slow
point.
for the
Kaziranga
liking.
Rhinos.
On the turn and also getting to the midline. He's just taking a little more time. Went in to attack that right corner. There you see. He went in against Yogesh Dahiya, and there it took a little more time than expected, and the left flank came crushing on Chetan Sahu. Right. Something bit of Pankaj I'm seeing here for Ankit Rana. Pankaj very well known to do this, attacking the legs of the defenders, keeping his legs safe.
Number 8.
Same thing is being applied by Ankit Rana as well. Oh, switches sides and someone stepped into the lobby. Oh, it's a self
1
out.
point. Kaziranga Rhinos. Jersey number 8. Self out.
Yeah, there we go. Mohit Pangal on that left corner. When he was trying to go back in that backtracking skills, he couldn't control his own weight and gets into the lobby. Easy point given away. What also happens is, of course, it's reduced the men from the Periyar Panthers side. It was also pushed the do-or-die raid away. So because of that self-out, the do-or-die raid now is fresh with 3 raids for the Kaziranga Rhinos. And we haven't seen a do-or-die raid in this game yet. As Ajay Gulia tries to get something out of this, does not get it, has to go back empty-handed. How important is to inflict that do-or-die raid strategies as Sagar Malik comes across. Today he's given up the captaincy to Ankush Dhun. We saw yesterday that he was being the captain. The coach is deciding, Surinder Singh, they're probably deciding, Sagar Malik is better off as a player and a defender instead of the coach's skipper's responsibility. Akshit Dhul now. He has to make sure somehow Chetan Sahu is revived. No confusions whatsoever in that raid, is it? He's gone there. Left cover, backtracks very well. Once again goes across Yogesh Dahiya. Yes, he's testing waters, but the next raid for sure for the Periyar Panthers will be a do-or-die raid. Yes. That's interesting. How will they cope up with that? Will be a big question, and this is probably Ankit Rana's second raid. He do not want to go back empty-handed. He's been pinned down. He has been pinned down. Ashish Chiller comes across from right corner. I guess it was a trap that was being set there by Gaurav Chiller. If you notice what happened there, Gaurav Chiller actually came in front of Ankit Rana. There you go, there you go. And then from behind came Ashish Chiller.
Periyar Panthers.
Good strategy. But now, as I said, Akshit Dhul will be under a lot of pressure. If he didn't try in that second raid, he should have gone in because he at least had the bonus open. Now, the bonus also is not there as Ankit Rana was pinned down in that previous raid. He has to get a touch point, or else he's going on the bench to join along. He will join along. Chetan Sahu doesn't try much. Is Akshit Dhul
Kaziranga Rhinos.
goes for the kick on Yogesh Daya. Yogesh Daya keeping low and in that attacking mode on the ankles. There you see, low attack angle. Yeah, thank you so much, Akshit Dhul. Get out. That's what happened there. So important to keep an eye on that do-or-die raid. Because that changes all these modern games of Kabaddi. Running attack, Sagar Malik's first point. And he will be happy to get Ravi,
Kaziranga Rhinos.
who's managing the left corner now. It's so important that Ravi actually tries to contribute, even not by being there on that left cover. Even if that left corner, because if the regular left corner is not around, the covers need to back it up. It depends on the defenders to have that dual role always going. As Chetan Sahu is back. Because that tackle with Ankit Rana actually brought him in. And luckily he did not try and go into that do-or-die raid. And now a full house for the Kaziranga Rhinos. Place on the back line. Points given away. Easy gift there by Harsh to Ankit Rana.
1 point. Periyar Panthers. Jersey number 8 out.
Wasn't necessary whatsoever. He should have gone in for the dash instead of what is that? It's a pastry or it's a cake. Was a confusion whether it's a block or whether it's a back hold. Right. I can talk about food in the afternoon. I've been given that permission by my lovely crew. I'm not allowed to do that in the evening times. Yeah, there you go. Another block and another back hold. Combination tackle working very well on Ankit Rana. This is what they want to see. The Kaziranga Rhinos are now under pressure. Ashish Chiller comes across in a flash. The block was there. And then look at Ashish Chiller behind from the right corner in the back hold. Does not allow Ankit Rana to get out of the clutches. Harsh was there initiating it, of course. And that's a total assisted tackle instead of the tackle point. Then now for the Periyar Panthers, Chetan Sahu will be fancying probably to reduce more men on court. No Ankit Rana. Sagar Malik is there. He should target Sagar Malik because he'll be coming into raid that time. No, does not get it. Plays on the back line and gets back into his half. Yeah, as I said, Sagar Malik will come in. So sometimes what happens is you should also lovely diving ankle hold. Ashish Chiller says, what if Sagar Malik comes in? He's stolen the bonus once again. Once again he's done that, Sagar Malik. Second time he's doing this. Because even in his first raid, he was pushed out by Ravi. He has stolen the bonus, and now when Ashish Chiller puts in that ankle hold, he's once again stolen the bonus. He's keeping the scorers busy though, Sagar Malik. But Ajay Gulia will have to see some sort of a shining star between these two chains. Because if not, he goes back empty-handed, and then what happens? We will probably see Parveen Dhankar come along and try and revive few men. Pressure should have been applied. Nevertheless, there is chance. There is chance to nab Parveen Dhankar here in the full house. Yogesh Daya should have gone back. Not right there by Harsh. Left corner. Not a right move.
Kaziranga Rhinos. Jersey number 8 out.
What was he actually thinking was, he went in for the dash and then for the immediate turn that Parveen Dhankar put, he said,
Periyar Panthers.
I didn't expect that. Now look at this, Ajay Gulia. And this is what I said, when Parveen Dhankar, he comes in and revives men silently and very, very confidently. Now he has to get a touch point, this Chetan Sahu. There's nothing there for the giving against Yogesh Daya. He has to go back and attack the left corner. Mohit Pangal, and there you go. Yogesh Daya and Mohit Pangal, I guess 2 points. Has he got
1
two?
point.
No, only one.
Jersey number 4 out.
Periyar Panthers will probably take that both hands because it's Yogesh Daya. That's the first time that he's put a false tackle in, and he's going out on the bench for the first time in this match. Once again, it's Parveen Dhankar. The coach happy to go along with him because he's getting points, and why not? Why not?
1 point.
Ashish
Kaziranga Rhinos.
Chilo commits that error once again on that right corner. So both right corners committing errors for both the teams in this game. Ajay Gulia can take his time because you're leading with 1 point. Do not have any hasty decisions. Just playing on the back line with that footwork. There you go. That perpendicular motion, a pendulum motion of the legs going well. Test the waters. Yeah, as I said, Ajay Gulia can take a bit of time because it's okay. It's fine to just have a control on the game because it's Ankit Rana who will be coming in. Right. I'm sure he's got 1 point for sure. Is it two?
2 points.
Ankit Rana's first
Kaziranga Rhinos.
multiple point
Jersey
raid.
number 2 and
Yes.
8 out.
Yeah, that's 2 and 8. That's a confirmation. And Akshit Dhul and Ajay Gulia, where Ajay Gulia actually tried it first on Akshit Dhul with that ankle hold, and then has to go back. Another tackle and another point. Yeah, the coach is happy. Very, very good combination coming across
1 point.
from the defense, and that's the
Rhinos.
big man. Chetan Sahu is going out. When you do that sort of an attack, and from the right cover, when it comes so strongly by the skipper Ankush Dhul, you have to say Chetan Sahu was struggling.
Time out. Kaziranga Rhinos.
Yeah, nice to see Sumit Chiller coming out. Sumit Chiller, he's a good defender. He's come out, I guess, in place of Ravi, because Ravi, after that dash, probably struggled on that left corner position for shifting his momentum and gears. As we got both the coaches giving proper instructions. There we go. That's the confirmation. Sumit Chiller has come into Ravi. Yeah, graphics team is working out day in and day out. Thank you so much, guys. Been good, putting up a good effort. I like the design of this in the Yuva Kabaddi series Monsoon edition. We've got everything to confirm. And for people watching on Fan Code Live, they're always glued to the game. Super tackle situation. The first time that's happened in this match. Gaurav Chiller on one end. Sumit Chiller. Gaurav Chiller goes for it. Sumit Chiller. And it's an all out, I guess.
5 points.
From Sagar Malik.
Kaziranga Rhinos. All out. Periyar
Yes.
Panthers.
That's an all out. It's a super raid for sure. 3 touch points for Sagar Malik. What just happened there? Gaurav Chiller had a very, very good grasp on the ankles of Sagar Malik. But then, he escaped it. The jump came in right time, and then Sumit Chiller couldn't cover it across. That's an unbelievable sort of an all out. I didn't expect that on the cards for the Kaziranga Rhinos to come in so soon. Yeah, it was even Stevens. It was a super tackle situation. I was just telling that Gaurav Chiller can come in across the angle and do it, but I guess he misjudged Sagar Malik's speed. Chetan Sahu will get easy singles there, no problem. He will keep on doing this for you. Once again, an error there by Mohit Pangal. He has to understand that it's Chetan Sahu. It's not easy, and he will drag you alongside the lobby and reach the midline. Now, Ankush Dhun, is it? Oh, Parveen Dhankar. I was just wondering for a moment whether the skipper came in for a formality raid just to give all the raiders a little more breather. No, Parveen Dhankar comes out and goes. But just talking about that all out, if you understand what Sagar Malik did, he went in, he actually teased Gaurav Chiller for that ankle hold. He was just showing his footwork, sort of jumping in front of him. Gaurav Chiller just felt that he's got both the angles right, and then the dubki now been nullified. Chetan Sahu
1 point.
once again been
Kaziranga
pinned down.
Rhinos.
And once again it's that right cover, left cover combination. Yeah, there we go. Right cover, Ankush Dhun comes out with a huge grunt, with a sort of a grunt, and then he's blocked and sent out Chetan Sahu. Dash! No, doesn't get it, Sumit Chilla.
1 point.
Come on, you've come in
Kaziranga
place of
Rhinos.
Ravi
Jersey number
on
1
that
out.
left cover. And there you see, he's got all the angles there. The push should have been even more stronger instead of just trying to go along with Sagar Malik. Yeah, looks like Chetan Sahu has been cornered in by the defense of the Kaziranga Rhinos. So it depends on Ajay Gulia how he gets it. Yeah, he takes that revenge. The man who sent out Chetan Sahu, Ankush Dhun,
Periyar Panthers.
on that right
Jersey number
cover.
3 out.
Yeah, that's a confirmation. He was the one who sent out Chetan Sahu. There you go. There you go. Good diving hand touch. Nicely done. Did not give an angle across to Ankush Dhun to get sucked into that block. That Ankush Dhun has got a very strong block. We saw what happened to Chetan Sahu. Just misses. Nothing there to Ankit Rana yet. I'll just tell this 1.5 minutes, even if Kaziranga Rhinos are leading this and Periyar Panthers trailing, Chetan Sahu should take a breather on the mat. You know, he's taken a lot of breather off the mat. Oh, running bonus.
Bonus
Is
point.
it?
Kaziranga Rhinos.
Yes, it is. Oh, that's an intelligent way of doing it. I should say, whatever I was expecting, Chetan Sahu does not do it. See, I understand he's a top raider, but I would have wanted Ajay Gulia to go in because he will get that confidence back, Chetan Sahu, if he's on the mat. That's more important. Thankfully, he did not cross the midline. He goes back. Thinks, okay, that's not a
Bonus
right
point.
move for me.
Periyar Panthers.
Yeah, gets the bonus though. Very good. Very good. See, look at that. The midline itself said, okay, Chetan Sahu, come back. So that's why he just slipped into that midline. Now Sagar Malik, the danger man. Come on, guys. You can't see your hands. I understand. And Sagar Malik is not wearing any
1 point.
slippery
Kaziranga
paste
Rhinos.
on his legs.
Jersey number
It's
8
just
out.
that his leg speed is very, very quick. That has to be understood very soon by Harsh, the left corner, the Periyar Panthers. See, this is nice. This is nice. Ajay Gulia coming in, even if Chetan Sahu is on. That is nice to see. Because you being on the mat gives you that extra bit of confidence. Just rather than being on the bench. Very good kick. Nicely done by Amit Gulia.
1 point.
There you go. Another kick.
Jersey number 8
And
out.
gets very, very easily Mohit Pangal. There you see. Nothing wrong with Mohit. He was there in the right position for the ankle hold. It's just that quickness
1 out.
that has happened. This is a replacement.
4 in.
Right. The coach feeling, okay, Ravi was better. That's why the moment when Sumit Chilla was revived,
Change the code.
he's brought him in, and that's the half time. There we go. First half done. Very closely fought contest. 23 for the boys in blue and 17 for the boys in black. Yeah, BB working out. Boys in blue, boys in black. 17 for the Periyar Panthers. I did not expect that all out. That was taken in a flash by Sagar Malik. If that was not there, remember, that's the 5-point difference that has made this game come alive. There you see. Actually, Periyar Panthers are leading the tackle points. That is nice. 6 there. But that all out hurting Periyar Panthers. 15 on the rating for the Kaziranga Rhinos as well. So we'll just slip into a short little break and we'll come back with more action in a while. And welcome back, everybody. And that's a confirmation. 23 to Kaziranga Rhinos. And one man who was really very important in making Kaziranga Rhinos reach that 23 was Sagar Malik. Because out of these 7 raids, he's got 8 raid points. Remember, this raid turned the match around. And it was a super raid by him. 3 touch points. He wiped off the remaining defense of the Periyar Panthers. And then he also made sure he put out Sumit Chilla back on the substitution bench. Yeah, you can look at your hands there, but as I said, his leg speed is more quicker today comparatively than even Ankit Rana sometimes, because even if he's got out, even if he's been pinned down, Sagar Malik, he's stolen the bonus. So that has to be the story of the first half as Chetan Sahu comes across, hoping a very decent second half for him.
Bonus
Especially
point.
Periyar Panthers will be hoping. He starts off well with the bonus in the second half.
Continue.
And he's on 7 raid points currently. But he wants to go for more, I'm sure. Ankit Rana. Running bonus has been a very good skill and strategy. And what best way for the covers to avoid him? See, you can expect that running bonus because he tries on the corners. There you see. Then he there. He tries in the corner, then he takes a leap, then he takes a bounce, and then goes for the running bonus on the covers and the left corner. Has he got one? Yes, he's got one for sure.
1 point. Kaziranga Rhinos. Jersey number 4 out.
How important is that footwork? Once again, look at that. Ankit Rana hopping, hops in and hops out. And says, Ravi, you need to understand my horse motion. So good, that is such a good skill. It's like a classic kabaddi that we see from the Raiders, because we know all the modern techniques of kicks, back kicks, goat kicks, toe touches, and this is an anti-block. Very nicely done
2
by
points.
Akshit Dhul.
Periyar Panther. Jersey number 6.
Oh, he's got 2.
8 out.
Right. Actually, I was just thinking Mohit Pangal, but then on the running hand touch, he's also got Darpan Chauhan. He's got Darpan Chauhan, and then Mohit Pangal came across. So Akshit Dhul starts off well, and they are back, Periyar Panthers, into this game. Just 4 points away. Shouldn't have done that.
1 point.
That's a big error,
Kaziranga
skipper.
Rhinos. Jersey number 6 out.
Skipper should have understood there, Gaurav Chilla,
Play.
that he should have lured him in. Because if we speak about Sagar Malik, we speak about Ankit Rana, do not forget Parveen Dhankar. Oh, he's been a silent killer today, because he's revived Ankit Rana twice, he's revived Sagar Malik, I think even him twice or once for sure. And then look at now what he's done. He's once again brought back the lead to 5. He has to go. Chetan Sahu has to go to Ankit Rana. But then he tries to go to that right corner.
1 point.
Gets his man. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a
Jersey
big
number
one
4
even.
out.
Yeah, that's a big one. Yogesh Dahiya has to go back. Cannot retrieve himself in time. There you see. Backtracking skills not right. Thighs in the way. So gets that running hand touch on him. I would have wanted Chetan Sahu to go for Ankit Rana because he was manning the left corner. And Chetan Sahu being a left raider, he should have just got that kick on Ankit Rana and stop him from coming into raid and getting such easy points. Oh my God, that's a left cover. Was caught napping there, Ravi.
1 point.
What's happening? What's happening for the Periyar Panthers?
Number 4 out.
They're struggling with that left cover position. They tried Sumit Chilla. Now Ravi is just got, I think, 1 dash
Substitution.
very
Kaziranga
correctly.
Rhinos.
After that, it's not going right.
In.
Rahul Ahri comes in as Mohit Pangal was struggling there in that left corner position. So I wonder why Rahul Ahri doesn't start. He's such a strong defender there in that left corner position. But why does he start? There is a confirmation. Mohit Pangal going out, Rahul Ahri coming in. Akshit Dhul, I guess there's a trap being set for him to go for the bonus, and then the cover can come across, but he takes away the bait and goes off, does not get caught in the web. 4 points only. Sagar Malik, the danger man, gets the right corner once again. Ashish Chilla couldn't take away his right shoulder away.
1
So
point.
important. See, when you
Rhinos.
when you
Jersey
understand
number 14 out.
that the defender is not in the right position to go for that kick on the second time. There you go. That was the second time that happened, as Ashish Chilla was not low down. And also, as a defender, you should understand that if the raider is kicking you on the second time, that means you are not in the right position.
Bonus point.
Steals the bonus once again, Chetan Sahu. This is good. This is very, very good. Even though he's not getting touch points, he's getting the confidence back, and more importantly than the confidence is that two-odd raid which is getting pushed away. Parveen Dhankar. Yeah, I do not remember him being tackled in this match yet. Come on now, don't get tackled off, Parveen Dhankar. Please go back and don't. Yeah, thank you. Because my friend Harshit always texts me and says, okay, come on Naveen, there is something called commentator's curse. You need to believe it. I say, no, who introduced that term? That does not exist. I think it's in Mars. When we play Kabaddi on Mars, then I'll accept. One day will come for sure. Let's see. Oh, Dubki! Oh, that's a marvelous effort. Rather than talking about Mars, let's talk about this Dubki now. Beautifully done by Chetan Sahu. Look at what the bonus points have done to him. He's got his confidence back and then goes under the chain. Very strong chain, that one. It's not an easy one, mind you. Against Rahul Lahiri. And there you go. There you go. Just 2 more points for the Periyar Panthers to get it even on Kaziranga Rhinos. Yeah, there we go. With the jumping and hopping skills, he gets 2 more points. Both the corners, right and left. And they become his buddies. To Ankit Rana.
Kaziranga Rhinos.
Just come along. कंधे पे कंधा डालो और हम साथ साथ चलेंगे और आपको देंगे 2 points. And I love that hopping and moving motion on the horse. It gives so much time. It gives 2 options actually to go for that hand touch or the running bonus. And Ankit Rana has mastered that skill. Chetan Sahu once again. Now it's going to be a blow to blow that will be exchanged. Yes, another point. Now left cover of Kaziranga Rhinos struggling. Darpan Chauhan has to go back. Well, playing that high line defense is fine. But then when you have to go back, when the cover goes back, understand the corner also should not go back. They'll have to stay there. Because the raider stretches his arms to go have a touch point on the covers. And then when the corners don't move, this is what happens. This is what happens when the corners don't move. Beautifully done by Ajay Gulia to initiate it, and then Harsh completing it. When the covers are retracting back, the corners does not move. Look who is there. It's not Harsh. It's Chetan Sahu there, manning the left corner position for Periyar Panthers. Chetan Sahu along with a Super 10 has also got a point in assisting, because that was the angle hold that was put in by Ajay Gulia and that left in. He's done well. This is Chetan Sahu. Ankit Rana also has got 8 points and Sagar Malik is 9. But look at this. Parveen Dhankar, such a silent killer he's been. 4 important points, and all those 4 points have been for revivals. Either to get Ankit Rana back or either to get Sagar Malik back. So important to have a third raider like this. And also I think Yuva Kabaddi Series' summer edition showed us how important is to have a third raider. He stole the bonus once again now. Because the third raider position, especially when you talk about the Murtal Magnets, the champions, you've got Umesh Panwar always, or Vinay Virender, along with Ashu Malik being the top raider. Come on, Chetan Sahu. Yeah. Oh, relax. Right. Swearing and reviews from both ends.
Jersey number 12.
And the referee agrees with Chetan Sahu. And says defender has been touched or stepped out of the end line. Let's see. It's Rahul Lahiri in the question. I think it will be a review from Kaziranga Rhinos.
Kaziranga, please come. What is the challenge? Please go there. TV umpire, Kaziranga Rhinos challenge is no touch point. Our decision is touch point. Please review.
Crystal clear. Chetan Sahu was trying his hand on that right corner, does not get it, then comes in running across the left corner. He said, I touched you. Rahul Lahiri was immediately swearing on the mat, and Chetan Sahu also did it. very tough from that side. Probably will have to go for another angle. Let's see if we have that. The TV umpire will get all the angles for sure. A heartbeat going across for Rahul Lahiri, because now Periyar Panthers are trying to come back, and Rahul Lahiri along with Chetan Sahu, if they get Rahul Lahiri gone outside the bench, there'll be a big boost. That's why Kaziranga Rhinos, even without any hesitation going for that review, Rahul Lahiri also was very confident in his review actions and swearing on the mat. Is he just trying to feel his heartbeat, is it? With the dud sound? Yeah, Rahul Lahiri looked like it. Looked like his eyes was actually thinking, what is that sound? Oh right, it's coming from inside me. The bench also looks a little nervous. Because if Rahul Lahiri is not being given out, Chetan Sahu will stay on the mat, no problem, because he did not step into the lobby. Nothing of any unwanted situations arise there for Chetan Sahu, but still it's that position of Rahul Lahiri which is so important, especially in that last 10 minutes of the game. And he has to be on the mat for Kaziranga Rhinos to make a big impact, because Mohit Pangal today has struggled. They're discussing, saying, okay, what just happened? Rahul Lahiri is saying, chalo, dekhenge kya hota hai. That's what it looks like. Chetan Sahu probably was looking like, chal bhai, ab to maan le, review bhi le gaya hai, kuch to kar diya hai, chal ab maan le, thi touch tha wahan pe. Rahul Lahiri was like, no, let's see what happens. And now they have to see what happens, no doubt.
Successful. No touch.
Oh,
Captain.
Oh, look at that reaction. Look at that reaction from Rahul Lahiri from behind the referee. He was just saying, "Arey, main bola tha tujhe. Chalo." And I've been very right in my decision. I agreed with that. On the running hand touch, I guess it would have been a little more away from Chetan Sahu, Rahul Lahiri's trousers maybe, or even the jersey. I love the footwork. I love the footwork of Ankit Rana. He's shuffling across. Now he has to be careful. Ashish Chilla, yeah, he's playing a high line defense. There you go. He hops on the horse. Goes for a horse riding. Does not get anything this time. Has to come back. Do or die raid. See, I understand they are young lads with filled Joe's Jazba and Junoon, but now, if I were there, probably in Chetan Sahu's shoes or in the skipper's shoes, probably I would have saved Chetan Sahu for this do or die raid. See, that's what happens. And against who? Rahul Lahiri.
1 point.
Yeah. Rahul Lahiri says, "Chal, ab main 1 point tere khilaf lunga." And look at that confidence now for Rahul Lahiri. Chetan Sahu tries to jump. Rahul Lahiri says, "Okay, you took a review against me, that went down against you as well." And now see what happened. So, error once again. Harsh that time. Wanting to have a back hold on Parveen Dhankar. Does not get it. See, when you had Akshit Dhul, why send Chetan Sahu for a do or die raid? See, that is where the difference between a good player and a brilliant player or a great player arises. You know, people like Jasveer Singh, people like Anup Kumar, people even like Naveen Kumar now currently will think on their do or die raids, will think for the game and then calculate that do or die raid, strategize your thinking around that third raid, which is a game changer. Oh, lovely hand touch there by Akshit Dhul on the left in position.
Periyar Panther, jersey number 13 out.
And that's Parveen Dhankar. I think that's the first time that he is going on the bench. Tries the kick and then gets an easy hand touch on Parveen Dhankar. He did not expect that coming, Parveen Dhankar. And for the first time, I think he's been sent out on the bench. After Sagar Malik, he's been the danger man. And Ankit Rana now claims the point. Gets the skipper Gaurav Chilla. Oh.
1 point. Kaziranga Rhinos, jersey number 6 out.
How did Gaurav Chilla get into that nab? Because of the turn. There you see, when he goes on that horse ride, is Ankit Rana. He also has the time to turn. Ankle hold, and I think it's more than 3 or 2 points for sure.
3 points.
He's also wanting the
Periyar
bonus.
Panther. Jersey number 1, 4 and 6 out.
A super raid once again. Sagar Malik, Yogesh Dahiya and Darpan Chauhan. All 3 wiped out. And Chetan Sahu also wanted the bonus, but now this is the raid that's going to change the course of the game. Yogesh Dahiya committed that at back hold, and then Darpan Chauhan came in, and also Sagar Malik said, let me have a piece of Chetan Sahu, and he's turned the tides around. As Ankit Rana comes in, just 2 points separate these two teams. They'll have to push Ankit Rana back and do not give him any points, any easy points for sure, and try and go out and inflict the all-out if possible. Oh, very well coordinated his raid. Ankit Rana does not look confused at all as Chetan Sahu comes in as a pursuit. Oh, that was close. That was close. Ankit Rana was actually kneeling down in front of Chetan Sahu as if he was proposing to him. But then the proposal was disposed. Dash doesn't come into good effect.
1 point. Periyar Panther.
Another point for
Jersey
Chetan
number
Sahu.
12 out.
Very close, getting it closer. Rahul Lahiri now loses one against Chetan Sahu. Look at this, that's a seesaw battle that's happening. Rahul Lahiri went in for the dash. He's good at that. He's also good at ankle holds, Rahul Lahiri, but does not get that important dash out. Now a strategic timeout. As the coaches are discussing, just have a look at that points table. Humpy Heroes and Kaziranga Rhinos right up there. As Periyar Panthers right in the middle of the table. That's the top 8 teams currently that we have. Missing out on Sin Sonics and Tadoba Tigers in that list. They will really be raring to come back into this lineup for sure in the matches that's been pending. It's a smaller version where we will not have that space for that points per match, and that will play along really well. Thanks for that strategic timeout. Sipped into some of my favorite green tea and back. Now, what's going to happen? It's going to be that horse riding motion once again from Ankit Rana, who's played really well today for his points. 9 of them. Goes, tries the kick. Look at that footwork, and that shouldn't have been happening.
1 point.
Only 3 men
Kaziranga
left on
Rhinos.
court,
Jersey number 4 out.
and once again it's Ravi. Ravi ji, what is not going right to you?
Substitution.
And
Kaziranga Rhinos. Listen.
Kaziranga Rhinos now want somebody back.
Jersey number 14 in. 1
Yeah.
out.
Oh, Sagar Malik has been substituted out to Diler Singh. Why is this? Okay, we'll find out. Not able to gauge the reason behind that. I guess Sagar Malik probably having a niggle or something. Diler Singh, correction, comes on to the court for the first time in this game. Ankit Rana with that error from Ravi has reached his super 10. Is he targeted him? Oh, he went in so close. He should have
1
targeted
point.
Ankit Rana.
Periyar Panther.
But then-
Jersey number 13 out.
And it is Parveen Dhanka nevertheless, a raider going down. He went so in, look at that. And what was Diler Singh doing? That is what I was wondering, because you wanted a defender onto that left corner, and that's why Sagar Malik was taken out. Diler Singh came in and he was just standing there without attacking Chetan Sahu. He looks like he's got a bonus. His long leap forward towards the midline for Ankit Rana.
Bonus point. Kaziranga Rhinos.
There you see. That's what I was thinking. He was so confident with that long leap. Now, super tackle situation. I will say he should go to Ankit Rana, who's standing alone. He should go to Ankit Rana, who's standing alone. Come on, go for him. And he's got 1 point only.
1 point. Periyar Panther. Jersey number 3 out.
Only 1 point. Nevertheless, we'll take that for a moment for the Periyar Panthers. There you see. also going towards Ankit Rana would have brought the chain towards Chetan Sahu. So that's somewhere being a little intelligent. But just go in and attack Ankit Rana and reduce the raider. That is what is important. 16, 17 points now for Chetan Sahu out of 34. Oh, make that 18. Correction. 18 points. Super 10 for Ankit Rana for sure. But for Chetan Sahu, it's 18 points today. He's been the pick of the Raiders for the boys in black. Comes in once again with only 2. Now, you have to go to Ankit Rana. Because Ankit Rana can be a very good defender himself, but does well. Does well and says, okay, मेरे पाँव मत पड़ो.
1 point.
मैं जाऊंगा वापस.
Jersey number 14 out.
Diler Singh is struggling from the time he's come onto the mat from the bench. There you see, he was trying to get at least the shoelaces of Chetan Sahu, which scores almost equal. Ankit Rana comes in on his horse to save the Rhinos. Can he do it? Last man standing. My God.
Bonus
He was
point.
not happy at all with the
Rhinos.
effort.
Kaziranga Rhinos all out. 1 + 2, 3 point. Periyar Panther.
Finally, the all-out inflicted by the Periyar Panthers on the Kaziranga Rhinos. And they have made sure the horse does not work for Ankit Rana. There you see, he was livid. And who was that once again assisting? Chetan Sahu with the dash. It was initiated by Ravi, no doubt. And Chetan Sahu went in to initiate the dash and complete the tackle. Beautifully done. And for the first single point lead here for the Periyar Panthers. Make that 2 points now with the Dubki.
Periyar Panther. Jersey number 6
What skills being shown by Chetan Sahu against Darpan Chauhan. Darpan did not make any error. Let me agree to that. He came in a right angle, but then the Dubki, no answers whatsoever. From the time Pardeep Narwal has introduced that onto the Kabaddi court, I've hardly seen any chain tackle, any raider from that Dubki. It has happened once, but I think it's only 2 out of 10 times. The Dubki has been nullified. A very good toe touch. Beautifully done. Swift one. He got it.
Jersey number 14 out.
Once again, Ashish Chilla cannot retrieve himself back. Either it's his shoulders or his toes. He's been targeted by Ankit Rana's pace. Come on, you have to get used to saving the points that's been brought in by Chetan Sahu. The defense has to understand it is just a 1-point game. And as I said in the beginning of this match, I want to see one team get at least 1 point. Because in the morning it's always been 13-point games and the tackle has been nullified.
1 point. Kaziranga Rhinos.
Why is it so that whatever I say, it should happen on the court? There's nothing like that, no? Why it should happen? I was just saying no Raiders being pinned down, and there you see Chetan Sahu proving me wrong with the chain. Now I was just saying 2 out of 10 times, and that makes it 3 out of 10 times. A Dubki has been nullified by a chain tackle. When the scores are level under 3 minutes, what can you expect? I do not want to voice mimic the coaches because that's a pressurous, tedious thinking process now for the coaches. Very much, yeah, there you go. That's the intensity in the eyes. Oh my God. I just wonder if we have got the mic on them. And then we could really implicate what we're actually thinking and talking about. That's high intensity. Yes, Coach Saab, I agree with that. Whatever you said. Aye, Captain. Let's go. Come on. 39 apiece. Now it's going to be Ankit Rana definitely coming in and trying to reduce men for the Periyar Panthers. Nice to see Gaurav Chiller on the right corner. It's really good because that right corner has been a spot of bother for the Periyar Panthers, especially when Ankit Rana is raiding. And that's why see what happened. Gaurav Chiller was not being attacked by Ankit Rana's feet. It was the right in, which is even more deeper inside, and that's why he did not get a touch point. And good skills, good thinking by Gaurav Chiller, the skipper. Akshit Dul, he at least has to seal a bonus. Akshit bhai, under 2 minutes, you can't have a walk in the park. It's a full house. Go for it. No, he's not. He's decided something else. Has to go back. Yeah, goes back empty-handed. It'll be interesting to see how will that last 2 minutes pan out, because It's like who's going to blink first will sleep. That's what it's going down to. Because both the teams do not want to lose. And definitely Kaziranga Rhinos do not want to taste that first defeat as of now with the way they have played. And especially Parveen Dhankar. Oh man, he's been a definite silent killer today. And he's killed the Panthers at the right time. Bringing back men on court. Akshidul, भाई अगर अब आपने प्रयास नहीं किया तो अगला रेड आपका डू और डाई हो जाएगा. तो आप मतलब जाके यहीं पे ट्राई कीजिए. दैट विल बी बेटर. ही इज थिंकिंग समथिंग एल्स स्टिल. ही इज ट्राइंग टू इन्फ्लिक्ट द डू और डाई रेड. I agree, that's fine. But who will think about the next raid for Periyar Panthers? That is going to be the do or die raid for them. Yeah, this is for the Kaziranga Rhinos. I agree, no problem. Now we have inflicted it on Ankit Rana. It's going to be difficult against 5. But I'm happy that Gaurav Chiller is there. No Yogesh Dhaya. Right, now it's going to be important. It's going to be important. No, my God. That was a brutal comeback there by Ankit Rana.
Jersey number 8 out.
Oh, that's actually pushing him back. Deep Sharma, who was there. There you see. Just keeping an eye on
Periyar Panther.
the defender and then pushing him away. And now Akshidul, you went in for a couple of walks in the past and now you have to do it. He did it well. 40 apiece still. Under a minute to go. Where is this heading? Come on, I just said one team should get a point. I never called it as a tie, guys. Come on, and there's never been a tie between these two teams. There is a real possibility now. In the whole of Yuva Kabaddi series, comparatively, whether in the summer or monsoon, it's the Kaziranga Rhinos who've got 2-1 up against the Periyar Panthers in the head-to-head. There is no ties between these two games. That's a good angle. That's a really good angle by our lensman. How could he manage to get so close? I understand with all the modern techniques, but he has to get in so close with the handheld camera, with the ENG cam that's there, with the shoulders. He managed to get that angle right. Yeah, it's as if the coach sahab is telling the cameraman also that these are my strategies. Come on, now I guess 2 more raids in this match. Who will blink it first? Can Ankit Rana make sure and get a point? And if he is trying to play it safe, it's going to be tough. It's definitely going to be tough because the next raid will be for the Periyar Panthers and they will want all 6 points. They will want all the points that is there for the victory. He is showing intentions. Good angle and good tackle. Finally, Ankit Rana
1 point.
just
Periyar
blinks
Panther.
in the wrong time. He's not happy with that. He's definitely not happy with that. And what a tangle to get him across. Oh, left in position very strongly there, Ajay Gulia. Now Chetan Sahu can take it very lightly, very easily, no problem. Balk line crossed, no issues whatsoever. Chetan Sahu just come back, and that's going to be Kaziranga Rhinos' first defeat in the Yuva Kabaddi series, monsoon edition. And what a victory! What a victory by the Periyar Panthers. Even if there is 10 seconds, I will not vouch for Chetan Sahu to commit any silly errors. Coach Saab is happy. That's it.
That's over.
Kaziranga Rhinos lose their first game and the coach Saab is really happy. And he was telling all the instructions to our cameraman as well. He was so close in that angle. And that's paved off. That's really worked out well. Just kidding. 41 for the Periyar Panthers. And this is the victory that they want. Of course, Kaziranga Rhinos will take away 1 point from this game. Very, very closely fought contest. And I'm happy that instead of the 13-point victories, what we saw in the morning for the 2 matches, this one went down all the way to the wire. Yeah, you know whose famous line is that? It's okay. I love that man on the microphone. And it's nice to pick up few words from him as well. The great Ravi Shastri. Yeah, right. 41 for the Periyar Panthers and just 40 for the boys in pink. They will be a little unhappy after Sagam Ali got off to a nice one. There you see Ankit Rana really not just happy with what he did today. And because he got attacked and tackled in the wrong time. Ankit Rana, after playing so very well, 11 raid points for him. I think that all out which was being inflicted that actually brought back the Periyar Panthers into the game, especially even there. And this super raid also worked for sure. And then Ankit Rana came in as a last man standing. And then that is how the game panned out. But Chetan Sahu, 18 fabulous points today. 18 points. Under the chain Dubki worked once and he did not get lucky twice. And this was a brutal of an escape. And he just pushed the defender as if he was not there. This was the game that brought back the Periyar Panthers into the hunt and gave the Kaziranga Rhinos their first taste of defeat. 40-41, nothing to pick off the raid points. Look at that. Oh my God. 30 apiece, can you imagine? 9 tackle points and 7. And the all-outs also on the similar lines. And that one extra point where the defender stepped out of the lobby. Such a closely fought game. What a afternoon that we've got. Fabulously done in game as well. Chetan Sahu, the pick of the Raiders. He was happy to get 18 points out of 41. And of course, Ankit Rana, Sagar Malik, both working well for Kaziranga Rhinos. Nothing to pick actually from both the sides. A lovely victory, lovely game. Who's won? Kabaddi has won. That's what I can conclude it as. But also, after this at 4 p.m., we have another game that's coming up. That'll be another real next nail-biting and clash that's going to happen between Aravali Arrows and Humpy Heroes at 4 p.m. But do not go out soon anywhere. Just come back for the post-match presentation for this game. A very, very well-fought game by Kaziranga Rhinos and Periyar Panthers. But see you soon at 4 p.m. as well. Thank you so much. Actually, the confirmation will come in of Aravali Arrows. Yeah, there you go. Aravali Arrows and Humpy Heroes at 4 p.m. This is a game that the commentary will resume. But stick with us for the Periyar Panthers and Kaziranga Rhinos' post-match presentation.
कामयाब नहीं काबिल बनो, कामयाबी झक मारकर पीछे आएगी. Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation for the match number 28 of Yuva Kabaddi Series 2022 Monsoon Edition. In the presentation today, we have our guest is Mr. Praveen Kumar Singh, Secretary, Ranchi District Kabaddi Association. Sir, Yuva Kabaddi Series welcomes you. We would firstly like to thank our partners, Dream 11, broadcast partner, Fan Code, Physio partner, UEM, Voice of Kabaddi, Radio City 91.9 FM, Healthcare partner, Genetic Super Specialty Hospital. पेरियर पैंथर्स के सामने थे काजीरंगा राइनोस और एक रोमांचक मैच में जीत हुई है पेरियर पैंथर्स के नाम. और अब चलते हैं सीधे अवार्ड्स की ओर. बेस्ट रेडर पेरियर पैंथर्स के चेतन साहू 20 रेड पॉइंट्स. चेतन के शानदार रेड्स पे एक नजर डालते हैं. अगला अवार्ड है बेस्ट डिफेंडर का. पेरियर पैंथर्स के आशीष चिल्लर 3 टैकल पॉइंट्स. इनकी जानदार टैकल पे एक नजर डाल देते हैं. अगला अवार्ड है कबड्डी का कमाल अवार्ड. पेरियर पैंथर्स के अजय गुलिया. कमाल का टैकल रहा पूरे मैच में और इसीलिए ये अवार्ड उनको मिल रहा है. एक नजर डालते हैं अजय के शानदार प्रदर्शन पर. That's all from the presentation ceremony. Thank you for joining us.